talk about Elon Musk. He is battling critics and skeptics who say his dream of revolutionizing the car business is just a dream, and a poorly financed one at that. Musk says his all-electric Tesla will be the model for the way cars are designed, built, and sold in the future. In an exclusive interview, he told Bloomberg special correspondent Willow Bay that his car company won't be patterned after the big three car makers, or anyone else for that matter.
If you're going to create a new company in an old industry, you want to re-examine what people have taken for granted, because it's an opportunity to create something new. You know, why would you then inherit the mistakes of the past? For a lot of people out there, certain journalists in particular, they sort of assume that we must be some combination of a fool or a liar, or maybe both. You know, just because we're saying we're going to do something that no one succeeded in practically in living memory. Yeah, we actually feel very confident of being able to bring the Model S to market with the resources we have available, which includes obviously the proceeds from our IPO. But even if we didn't do the IPO, we would still have had enough resources to bring the Model S to market. We were fortunate enough to be awarded a Department of Energy loan of about $465 million, and we had an investment from Daimler. We had an investment from Toyota, and Toyota would have invested whether or not we were in public. So even without the public market proceeds, we were sufficiently capitalized to bring Model S to market. Doing the IPO and bringing in that extra cash was really about being able to do additional parallel developments, and also to provide a cushion in case some of our expectations didn't turn out in case we were optimistic about certain expectations. But so far, in terms of the supply chain deals that we're doing, in terms of the costs of development, it is tracking to our expectations. So we feel pretty good about bringing this to market for what we think it's going to cost.
And you said it was tracking your expectations. What are your expectations about, when all is said and done, what it'll cost to bring the Model S to market?
Well, inclusive of powertrain and vehicle engineering, tooling, hardware, and all that, it's on the order of $400 million.
$400 million to bring it to market. Now, there are industry analysts who will say you can't bring a car to market for $450 million. It should cost $1 billion plus.
Well, and those analysts would be correct if they're talking about the conventional way in which the car industry does business. So if you look at something like the EV1 that General Motors did some time back, they spent over $1 billion on that program to bring a small number of cars to market with specifications much lower than our Tesla Roadster. But we can say, hey, look, empirically, we have brought a car to market. We have developed a revolutionary powertrain that far exceeds what any other car company has been able to do. We have an empirical benchmark for what we know we've been able to achieve, and be much more capital efficient than is traditionally the case in the car business. And that's why we feel confident about the Model S.
He is confident about the Model S, but I asked him, you know, what is the biggest challenge that you're facing right now? And he said scaling the company really is a big one. They're going to go from 500 cars to producing 20,000 cars a year, a fourfold increase, and he admits that's a sizable challenge.
Yeah, very capital.